Hey guys, how's it going? Just at the allotment. It's the 18th of Feb today. I've been wood chipping around the trees, so I've got green gauge, which has got loads of lovely buds ready to go. So I'm expecting a good crop this year. I've got a blackberry down there. Wasn't really sure where I was going to train it, to be honest. I might have to just train it up into kind of like a little bush. Spartan apple. So yeah, just weeded around and then wood chipped. I've got a blackcurrant, Ben Conan, which has got loads of buds all over it, so quite excited for that. Peretta fig. This year I'm hoping will be the year that I really see how this fig performs as a Braber producer. It's been in ground about a year now, so yeah, it's hopefully going to put out a good load of Braber figs this year for me. It's possibly the same as Long Date, or Long of August in French. LDA is the variety that is probably synonym for Peretta. I found a lid for my aerobic comfrey tea, so the white lid that I had on it kind of fitted inside the black container, but it meant that water could get in when it rained. But yeah, I just found this black lid, which is perfectly the right size and also cut here so that it fits around the handles of this pot. It does mean there's a little hole there, but to be fair, I could just put a brick on top of that, and it doesn't really matter if a little bit of water gets in. And then yeah, you just stack comfrey leaves up. This is comfrey here, and then all along there. So yeah, you just stack up the comfrey leaves, you put a heavy rock on top, and it slowly decomposes. It gives you a concentrated comfrey feed, and I use that on all my crops once I've got a good supply of it. So hopefully cutting out the need for any kind of additional fertilizer. And then yeah, I've planted up another fig, Negretta, which is supposed to be quite early. It's only quite a small cutting though. No, it wasn't a cutting, it was an actual plant, a rooted plant. But it's quite a small little guy, so we'll see how it goes. To be honest, I'm looking at all the fig pots and stuff. I'm going to need more pots, and I'm going to need some more space somehow, because yeah, I found a few more varieties that I had intended to originally get, and then I couldn't find, and then suddenly I found them. So they'll be arriving soon, and I need to just make some space for them and figure out where the heck I'm going to put all these figs. I'm just thinking, like, if I ever moved house or something, or moved, I'd have to take all of these with me somehow. And they look like small pots, but they're about 30 litres, and they're blimmin' heavy when they're filled. Pots always seem to look smaller on camera, but when you try and lift them when they're full up, it's pretty heavy. So I'd probably have to get like a removal van just for all my plants, and I'd probably take quite a lot of them with me. So yeah, that'd be quite fun. I had collected loads of topsoil in pots, originally wanting to mix 50-50 with John Innes to plant my figs. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of topsoil at the bottom and then top it up with John Innes number 3, because the topsoil, it is good topsoil, but it's still, when it dries out, it's still like rock solid, and I need the mixture to be quite sandy and light. So I'm going to put the excess topsoil just on my raised beds. So, and I've just done this one, you can see it's quite nicely topped up now, ready to go, ready to be planted into. And then I've piled up compost and topsoil on some of the other beds, ready to go. I've wood chipped the strawberry patch and dug out a few dandelions, as you can see here. Little tiny plant, huge thick root, so it's good to get down, dig those out. Look at that one, that was right down in the soil. You can see there's quite a lot here that I got out, so hopefully that will just make it a little bit easier to manage the strawberries. And then yeah, that's about it today. You see daffodils coming up, quite lovely. I think the Japanese plum, I think did I plant it last week or 2 weeks ago? You can see it's got loads of green leaves coming out. I don't know if that means that it's probably not going to flower this year, which is a shame. Even if it was just one, it'd be nice to try one out. It's called Beauty, but I don't know. Sometimes they put out leaves and then flower. Depends on the type of tree. I'm not sure actually with Japanese plums what they do. So hoping for a couple of flowers. It'd be nice to have one fruit off of that this year. And then yeah, we've got Ronde de Bordeaux over there. I'm expecting big things from it. Very, very tasty fig last year. It didn't ripen until like October, I think, but it was very tasty. Yeah, there we go. So thanks for watching, guys. Little update, and send in lots of love, lots of peace, lots of happiness and plants and figs and all that kind of stuff. And I'll speak to you very soon.